Greetings, here Dovahkiin again. What I'm gonna show you today is troop tier table for version 346. Here's the table I made. Of course it can be highly subjective as I made this for myself. Everyone has their own formation style with various troops, so you may not agree with this tier, then please comment your opinion here. I am doing quite good in Arena when considering my troop power, so you can trust me. Let's start with S tier. Stone Golem is yet to be released and I have never played it, but I bring him here as we might see him at the latest next week. I tiered him S because he must be awesome for Vanguard or Rearguard. And it should be S because if it were not, then nobody will spend money for him. Peltas and Under Soldiers, I recommended you to give priority to make them level 9 first, as they are kind of scaffolded in every style of formation. I cannot sure, but if Stone Golem performs well as Vanguard, then I may consider getting Under Soldiers down to A tier. Frost Archers are one of the keystone troops for all kind of formations, so I tier them S. But unlike past days, you don't need to get rows of Frost Archers. I think 1 to 2 rows would be enough. I'm using only 1 row. Now we have many other ranged substitute for Frost Archers. Personally, A tier is the lower limit I use in my arena battle. I don't use below tier B. Harbinger of Fire, Witchcraft Totem, Ballista, and Pilgrim, I tier them A, and they are all the ones who were recently buffed. Magic Apprentice will be no longer good at assassinating backside enemies when Stone Golem released, but they will be still good for distracting enemy fire. Harbinger of Fire became awesome defending backside, but their movement increase was not desirable. But anyway, they can substitute on the soldiers for Rearguard. Witchcraft Totem has been buffed in the latest version. I have used him even before the buff, so I believe he becomes more useful now. Ballista also got a huge buff recently. It can substitute catapults. But don't use it against Davison. Damage reflection of Davison kills at once. Ice Mages are still good against Peltas-oriented formations. But we now have many attractive troops, so not enough places for Ice Mages compared to the past. Buffed Pilgrims are good for Rearguard. Their HP and defense become insane, so they can substitute on the soldier for Vanguard. I recommend you to mix on the soldiers and Pilgrim if you want to use them in the forefront. But similar to on the soldiers, they can be easily distracted by Rhino Knights. If your frontline 9 counts are chasing Rhino Knights, then you are fucked up. Meteor Golem can be A tier, but I think Witchcraft Totem can replace him now. No reason for using Meteor Golem as a main tanker. Level 9 Ghost Assassins were mighty when people have only few level 9 troops in their backside. But now players know how to defend their backside. And Selene, who is the most well matched with Ghost Assassins, was nerfed, so I tiered him B. Catapults are very effective with Ice Mages, but as I said, we cannot put many Ice Mages as there are many other better options to place. 1 to 2 demons can sometimes distract enemies better than Magic Apprentice, but their DPS is too low, so just use 1 or not. C tier, sorry, I have nothing to discuss with them. I have never used them in Arena, but I saw someone utilize them, and it seemed not effective. There are other troops in that not in the table. It means you should avoid them to use in the arena. Here I made another table for you, especially for beginners. The numbers stand for low in your formation. So number 1 is your front line, number 7 is your backside. For each low you see 7 troops, they are recommended troops for the low. The place order does not mean preference, just randomly placed within the low. It's just a guideline for beginners, so take this just as a reference if you have your own style of formation. I hope this video was helpful, especially for intermediate players. This is Ann for today, and please subscribe my channel and like this video. Thanks for watching and see you again!